It's Jumpstart Cooking Time, and I'm Donovan Fondre, your host. Today we're going to make a wonderful, easy, simple, but glamorous dessert called pineapple upside down cake. But I'm not going to bake it in the oven for 45-50 minutes. I'm going to make it in the microwave in 10 minutes or less. All right. The easiest way to make this dish is to use a ring pan or a bundt pan. Now these are hard to find these days. This is made out of plastic, so we can use it in our microwave. They also come in glass, and you can use that also. But a metal pan would just take a lot longer for it to bake, and it wouldn't be as good. So you can just take any kind of a bowl and stick a cup inside the center, and you have the same effect. Or you can just cook the whole cake in one contiguous container. All right, I have in here the ingredients for this cake mix, and it is 3 eggs, 1 1/3 cups of water, or use the juice from the pineapple, and 1/3 cup of oil. I have all of those ingredients in here, and I've whipped them up ahead of time because that's not very exciting television. All right, put the cake mix into those ingredients, and always mix the wet before you mix the dry. That way it won't stick on the bottom and be difficult to whip up. All right, stir it up. Always counterclockwise, and that's why it's lucky I'm left-handed that I naturally stir counterclockwise. The reason is, living in the northern hemisphere, if you stir with the rotation of the earth, it won't blend together. So you stir against the rotation of the earth, and it always comes out nice and smooth and ready to bake. Ha! Okay, if you watch our show, you're familiar with something that we call easy sheets. Non-stick, heat-resistant, Teflon-coated baking sheets. Here's another way I can use it. I cut the hole out of the center. I place it inside of my cooking dish so it'll never stick on the bottom. And for the sides, I'm going to give it a little bit of non-stick spray. And now we have to line this with pineapple rings. And we have them here. Let's put them in the bottom of the dish, right on top of the easy sheet. Filled it up. This one took 5 rings. All right. On top of that, we're going to sprinkle some brown sugar. And to give it a little bit more decor, I'm going to put some cherries in the center of the pineapple slices. You can do red and green. I just have green, so we're going to use those. And this is kind of fun. We put them right in the center of those pineapple rings. Did it? One extra. Save that for later. All right, now add the batter. Evenly around the sides. Get a spatula or a spoon to get the remains out. And we're going to tamp it down. There it is, ready to bake. You can either do it in your conventional oven for 45 or 50 minutes, preheated oven, wasting energy, or place it in your microwave oven. And we're going to do it 9 minutes, because you guys know a basic rule to all microwave is always undercook. Cook for less time than you think it's going to take, because you can always cook it longer if it's not done, but if it's overdone, you can't back it up. All right, we'll be back in 9 minutes to show you our pineapple upside down cake. Pineapple upside down cake is about ready, and I happen to look through the window of my microwave and I see that it's already done. Not in 9 minutes, but in 7.5 minutes. All right, let's take it out and check to be sure it's done to perfection. What you want to do is use your instant read thermometer. They're available on our website, and I want this to be 200 degrees. That's the magic number. Let's take a look with our large dial thermometer so that you can see through the oven door. Line up 190, creeping along. Why, my goodness, it's 200 degrees. Just perfect. Another test to tell when your cake is done. Insert a pick or a probe, and if it comes out clean, your cake is done. Now, I can unmold this on a plate. That about fits. That fits okay. And if you don't have one, this is going to be potluck, and I was going to take this cake over to the church so everyone could share it. So I can do it on this ugly pizza pan with a little foil on top. But I tell you what, let's be adventuresome here and unmold it on our dinner plate. Invert it. And release it. Now remember, I've got my Easy Sheet in there, the Teflon coated non-stick fabric. Get over here. Pull this off. Never sticks. There we be. Our beautiful, wonderful pineapple upside down cake in 7.5 minutes instead of 45, 50 minutes. Isn't that beautiful? Let me show you a piece of this. Look at that, moist, juicy. You'll never have a better cake than one that you bake in your microwave oven. That's your JumpStart cooking recipe for today. Enjoy it.